Ready to go now. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
San Francisco, the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
In the air, out towards left center. Bellinger makes the grab, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Grounder might be two. Off balance feed, there's one. And that's all they'll get.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out. Keep the runner out of scoring position.
And next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker. That one hammered left field. Going back. Got it. Bangs against the wall but holds on. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Webb goes 6'1", 220 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. And that's fouled off. Little chopper rolls foul. Lee hauls it in for the out. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
One out, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Juan Soto now. Fought off foul. Two outs. Foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back for more from the Bronx. Second inning set to go. Here's Matt Chapman. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Got him swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Second inning here, no score. Now a high fly ball out to left center. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. And a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. And that one wrapped foul. To the right side, Lau. And that will end the inning. Back in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the second. And now Giancarlo Stanton. And a foul ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. Brandon Lau, the next to hit. And that is out of play. And now the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ben Rice digs in now. That one fouled off. Swings through that one.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. And next for New York, Austin Wells. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Back in New York, on to the 3rd inning, and now Patrick Bailey. Max Fried will go to work. And a foul ball. 0-1 now. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. This one popped up. Loud. And there's 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. Short hop liner. Handled it short. In the dirt. Great pick. Got him. What a play. Willy Adames stands in. Popped in the air. Left field. Soto makes the grab, and that's the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Webb back to work. There's a swing and a miss.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Adames throws to first, and a couple of quick outs. So the lineup flips over. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Ramos ranging into the alley, squeezes it, and that is that. Back at Yankee Stadium, start of the fourth. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Center field. Bellinger sizing it up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Chapman, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. In the dirt. Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Drops into the glove. Throw cut off to first. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back. Back here in New York, now the number 2 hitter, Cody Bellinger. Comebacker to the mound. Fires over to first. And Bellinger is out. And now it's Juan Soto. Sends it to Flores. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Stanton now.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
2 down, nobody on. To first, and they take care of Stanton for the out. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Bogaerts now. Little chopper rolls foul.
Well, these Giants, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. Fouled off left side. And that one hammered. That's back. And that is gone. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0. And the batter now, Patrick Bailey. Swings here and blasts one left field. Raging back towards the wall. Onto the track. And he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 outs. Now 1-1.
Inside.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning. And now it's going to be Willy Adames. Ripped to third. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. Foul ball there.
You know, these Yankees, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Bogarts hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. The Yanks yet to pick up a hit here. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Austin Wells will hit next.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
0-2 now. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Chapman whips it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. He swings and fouls one off. All right, so Monument Park out there in center field at Yankee Stadium. Have you gotten a chance to check that out?
Boog, I have seen it more after my playing career than I did as a player. But as a broadcaster, many times entering and exiting through the center field fence, particularly in the playoffs, get a chance to take a glimpse over. And I got to say, you do get some goosebumps.
Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Lee stands at second with no outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Chapman now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. They have to regroup here.
Volpe to second for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Bellinger drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Here's Elliot Ramos. Late with the swing there.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it is gone. He'll touch them all. And they add to their lead. It's 5-0. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Line drive. Fair ball.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really spun on that pitch and ripped it down the line, and it couldn't have been much closer to ending up in foul territory, but it did just sneak in there for the base hit. Good job by the defense as well to hold it to a long single.
Reed out of the stretch fires. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Flores, the runner at first with 2 gone. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And he'll take first easily after the strikeout. Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit. Late on that fastball.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. First and second, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball. Rolls across the diamond. That ends the inning. Well, we go bottom 6, and here is Anthony Volpe. Webb back to work. And there's a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Oswaldo Cabrera getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Lee coming on. He makes the grab. 2 away.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a foul straight back. Bogaerts with the throw to first. And that's the 3rd out. Back in the Bronx, we go to the top of the 7th. Now here is Willy Adames. In the air, right field. Chisholm hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
In the air, out towards right center. And no one can get there. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for 3rd. The relay, he's in there. One down, runner at third. And up next for the Giants, Brent Rooker. Swinging a foul straight back. Swings through that.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That's hard hit on the line. Chisholm makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 6-0. Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. And it's fouled away. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning going.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Tosses to first, and that is that. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was in there? Base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
And just like that, the no-hitter is over. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Corrals it. And there's one down. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings through that one for strike one.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Number 8.
Brandon Lowe, the next to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. New inning getting started. And the batter now, Elliot Ramos. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
That's a base hit. And here comes Bellinger. In the dirt, blocked. Chisholm gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Here's Juan Soto. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. He's under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away. Down to second. Gets back as he almost ran into another out there. Giancarlo Stanton swings through it for strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him.
Oh, look at this. Not in time. He's safe.
He's in there.
Lau at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. And that chance handled. On to second. They get one. Throws in the dirt, but he scoops it. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
The right fielder,
Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the
off balance feed. There's one. On to first in time. Double play. And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. And that is out of play. Next pitch is outside. That one missed. Cut on and lifted in the air. Bellinger brings it in, and that ends the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, and now the first baseman, Ben Rice. Ramos makes the grab, one down. Austin Wells now at the plate. Flores. And he's out on the tag. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a miss as he was late.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Nice grab. Throw sails over his head at first. Here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Foul ball. Volpe off of first with two away. And that gets down for a base hit.
couple of singles back-to-back. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
No score here in the second. Swings and misses, struck him out. Bottom of the second, and now the DH, Brent Rooker. Schmidt back to work. On the ground to the left, Volpe. Fires across the diamond. One up, one down. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. One out, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it, and there's two down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And first offering is fouled off.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
He'll do it himself. Giants go. Back here in San Francisco, here comes Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Line drive, and it's caught for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Bogarts over to first. They get the out on Soto. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Yastrzemski settles under it and makes the catch. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. First pitch, not close.
Well, these Giants definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Out towards right center field, Chisholm. And out number 1 on the grab. And up next for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. On the ground to short. Throws to first in time.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. That one fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Chisholm makes the grab. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. And a foul ball.
You know, these Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Bree.
Nope. That one close, ruled the ball. And the count is 1-2. Got him swinging. Ben Rice will hit next. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
They got it for out number 2. Austin Wells getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Dives. What a play. Bottom of the inning. Mike Yastrzemski up here. That misses.
Outside.
Ball 1. Right side. Lowe sends it to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Willie Adames stands in.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
That's out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Jung-Hoo Lee digs in now. Fly to center his first time. Outside. Ball 1. 2 outs. Base is empty. And a sweeper misses for a ball. Slapped foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit, and they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt.
And here is Matt Chapman. Flied out his first time. Late swing fouled off. Lee at third. Rooker on at first with 2 down. Squirts away a little bit.
0-2.
No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Ball, that's in.
This one in the air. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Verlander back to work. Swing and a miss.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Sends it to Flores, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the Yankee order, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And first offering is fouled off. Chisholm goes 5 feet 11 inches, 27 years old, and usually he's a second baseman, but today he's starting in the outfield.
I always see second basemen as being pretty versatile guys you can move around, and so for him to be out in the outfield today doesn't surprise me at all.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Xander Bogaerts. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Brings it in, and there's one down. And here's the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 1 so far. And a swing and a miss there.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Ground ball, could be 2. Lau toss to second, and that's 2. Top of the 6th inning. Bellinger up to hit. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Waste no time there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
With the go-ahead run at first, and we're at the top half of the 6th. And that one handled. Fired to second. How about that double play?
Huge sigh of relief right there. Big-time pitching to induce the double play. Erase what could have been the go-ahead run.
Stanton now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That one ripped. Way back there. That'll make it out of here. He made him pay for that one. It's 1-0. And now it's Brandon Lau. Foul ball there. The 0-1. And strike 2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Patrick Bailey. Out to short. Volpe. Whips it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. Willy Adames, the next Giant to hit. Inside, just missed. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Volpe throws to first in time, but the run scores, and that makes it a 1-1 game. Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. In the air out to center, and it falls.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
And that's the inning. Back here in San Francisco, all set for the start of the inning. And here is Ben Rice. Ramos makes the grab. One away. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
And there's a foul ball. Steps on first for the out. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2.
Anthony Volpe.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Set for the last half of the 7th. And digging in for San Francisco, Matt Chapman. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third. And now the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. Both 2 in this one. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. And that's 2. We're at the top of the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. Verlander back to work. He's under it. And there's 1 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. Drops into the glove. 2 away now. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And a foul ball. 2 outs. Bogarts handles the chance. Throws to first in time. And Bellinger is out. Back here at Oracle Park. On to the bottom of the 8th. And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Dives and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. And up next for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. That one down the line, and he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto. And And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Bogaerts in plenty of time to first. They get the out on Soto. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. He's already homered here in this one. And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Strike three, got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Pulls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 9th. And now here comes the closer here in the 9th, Matt Strong.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now around second, going for third. Into third base, and the winning run is 90 feet away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
This one in the air. Loud. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Matt Chapman to the plate in this high leverage situation. Swings through that one for strike one.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score.
Swinging a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. That one's got to feel good. And the Giants walk it off for the win.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.